Language doesn't matter too much in this mode because of the fact that we're jumping around doing all sorts of things, trying to find everything. It's not going to be a huge impact, honestly. Okay. So, yeah. Like I said, very slight advantage. Just going to be done with opening up his world first, most likely. So, the beginning part is just going to be any percent in Cap Kingdom, so I'm just going to look at the board, see what we got here. It's showing. Calm down. Okay. So looking at the 6 multi-moons, not desirable. 225 regional coins, that could be possible. But I only with a goal like that, you only want to go for a goal like that if you have a lot of regional coin goals that you're going to go for anyway. So that probably isn't going to happen either, considering I don't see a lot of high regional coin values up here. And 10 moons for nuts, I believe that is all of them. So that's a thing. Cookiepocalypse doing well against Topper, defeating him very quickly, and Sefaro is not far behind. "28 unique captures is a high capture total now looking at that one. There's actually a lot of seaside and snow goals on here, so it makes it very interesting. We are most likely ending at seaside or snow. I'm just trying to find one good row in here. No, there is not. There aren't a lot of good lines in this board. I can't even find one that I'm happy with. Only real one that I'm okay with is potentially top left, bottom right, the diagonal. That one seems good. But then it's the question of where do you go from there. Yeah, 10 moons from nuts isn't that hard actually. It is pretty much all the nuts. I'll double check that. There are 12 nuts in the game in Wooded. So that's still a good amount getting. I'm trying to look at this list right now. I'm on the cheat sheet. Of course I'm on the cheat sheet. Yeah, we'll have to brutal battle. Okay, so it can be done, but it's just not desirable. And we already see some deviation. Yeah, Cookiepocalypse going for some regional coins in here, suggesting that he's potentially going for. I lost my place. But, well, he could be going for most likely thing here is outfits. Because I don't see any region-specific coins for Cascade on here. Yeah, that's a good point there. So we got 1 Barrier Moon in snow and 2 Barrier Moon in snow. So that could be a possibility. Yeah, if I were to do this, mine would be column 1, column 2, top left, bottom right. Because everything else sucks. 10 moons from nuts is really the most annoying thing in that. And 28 unique captures as well. But other than that, that one is very good. It's got some good overlap. 3 moons from 8 sections is nothing. And we do see that it looks like they are going for at least the 14 moons in Cascade. They, while Sefaro is getting an 8-bit moon here. I'm a person with a Twitch too, but yeah, you should follow the runners. And it looks like Cookiepocalypse just missed 2 here. The 2 that got away. And Sefaro completing the second 8-bit moon, on Cascade. If I were him, I actually would have left the one in that sub area and gone for a different one. Of course you do, Lori. You hate every card. Honestly, Lori, I have yet to see a card that you liked. This card isn't that bad. It's got some annoying lines, like annoying things that you absolutely want to avoid, but I found lines that I would do. And if I'm finding something I'm okay with, then it's fine. Sefaro doing the speed strat of this area. I just saw someone doing this chain jump area like this, and my mind was blown. I never thought to do this. It looks like people are following these guys while they're streaming. Well, I'm gonna say thank you from Sefaro for following him. We all need it. Follow any of us. Any of all of us. But yeah, thank you. Cookiepocalypse also getting the 8-bit moon here. I believe he did not get the other 8-bit moon in Cascade, which is the route that I would have gone for. Although he does seem to be going back down at this point. And now both runners have checked off the 14 moons in Cascade. Part of me is wondering if I influenced what these runners have chosen. Because I chose lines that I would have gone for. But that's hard to say right now, considering we only have one square. Interesting that they're getting all these regional coins despite not using them. Which is making me think someone's going for the 225 total regional coins. Oh yeah, of course you can't. Well, right, you can't use the regional coins in Cascade without leaving the area first. Yeah, I forgot about that part. We got Liam continuing to go for some regionals and for some slots now as well, which is making me think that he is going for something completely different from what I would do. The most likely thing is he's going the middle column there, column 3. If he's doing 2 minutes from slots, because you do not want to be going for 225 regional coins on this map. Like, this is on this board. This is like, you are not going to get that many regional coins. Then here we got Cookiepocalypse purchasing his first outfit, so that could be one of 3 or one of 4 that he's currently getting. and Sefaro is just mainly going through the any percent route. Oh, and Cookiepocalypse also going for slots, completely confusing me. I don't know why either these. I don't like that line. Like, that is the only easy part of that line. Going out of your way for nipple percent is not worth it here. And there's Sefaro picking up his final 8-bit moon. And he's not even gonna go to the top of the tower. Or is he? I think he is. He just forgot those 4 purple coins down there. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Good movement up there. Unfortunately, bullet manipulation is not going to be happen there. Smooth moves from Cookiepocalypse. Able to get the damage we skip in that for that moon. And there's a Jaxie skip from Sefaro, making sure to get some coins along the way as well. And of course, these regional coins. So interestingly enough, we got Sefaro going for the non-Sphinx route, meaning that he's not getting as many coins as he could be getting. Of course, you don't have clips in this particular rule set, but it still seems like a interesting route to go for, considering it looked like he was trying to get coins before. And he's still collecting some regionals, of course. There's not any reason to stay in sand and keep collecting moons. Personally, I don't see any. There are reasons to stay in sand to continuously. Okay, so Sefaro just routed weirdly. It's not a huge mess, Neo. There's a few things that aren't desirable in here. Making a few lines that I would avoid completely. But I managed to find a route that I find acceptable. But neither of these runners are going for it, so I don't know what's happening. I'm also not entirely sure why we're still hanging around in Sand Kingdom getting moons, because there is no square for for getting a certain amount of moons in Sand Kingdom. 6 multi-moons. 6 multi-moons is so hard. We get by default. So I gotta count this now. One in Cap. One in Cascade. Lake Kingdom. And then I believe that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's all we get if we're like just stopping at Metro. That's usually what a lot of bingo. We just don't consider anything after like Seaside and Lake, Seaside and Snow. So I'm only counting 3. Oh yeah, you don't get a Moon and Cap. So I'm stupid sometimes. I'm only counting 2 multi-moons before Seaside and Snow, which meaning we gotta get some. That's a lot of multi-moons. You guys did not go for the sand multi-moon, so what's happening here? Okay, apparently Sefaro knows something I don't, so we'll see what happens there. Okay, I believe you that we do get 1 in Wooded, because defeating Spewart. I didn't realize Spewart gives you 1 there. But in Metro? Oh, Metro from the Mecha Wiggler. Yeah, okay, so that is 4. Okay, so yeah, it's 4. I'm sorry. I'm bad at this. Sefaro's going festival percent? Is that what's happening right now? Yeah, Neo happy because we're gonna go festival percent. Okay. You guys are the top runners, not me. So, you guys are the runners of this game, not me. I don't even run this game, really. I just have some good knowledge. Or some okay knowledge. So if you guys think that getting 6 multi-moons is not that bad of a deal, then yeah, go for it. Cookiepocalypse getting some really good movement in this area. This can cause a lot of deaths if you're not good at that. We are not clipping in this. Neo, we cannot clip. That was enough. Okay, it seems like he got down. I had to do this jump twice. And then the other reason why I don't like this is the fact that we're now going to be going to Seaside and Snow. And that's not a desirable thing. because we got snow in column 2, and we got seaside in column 3. So now we're going to both of these kingdoms. Yes, that's what I was saying. Someone who agrees with me. It does look like we're getting Sefaro collecting 30 coins, regional coins in Lake for row 2. And Cookiepocalypse also doing the same. So Sefaro basically already confirming that he is going to be going to get festival percent. Gonna get the festival in Metro. And I guess from there we can get some world peace in Wooded. That's a possibility. World peace in Wooded is the least out of the way one. Oh no, this is not an easy board. This is a really annoying board. Dude, there is a way around this, and I said it. Oh wait, no, there isn't. Yeah, my route also is going to snow and seaside, but it's still undesirable. It's annoying. So yeah. Yeah, we have to go to seaside and snow. There is no way for it to happen otherwise. Sefaro, just play the game. Stop insulting me. Okay, since someone's asking, world peace in an area is beating the story in that particular kingdom. So in Metro, it's, yeah, doing the festival. In Wooded here, it's defeating the boss that's taking all the flowers. Same kingdom, it's defeating Harriet at the top. Oh no, defeating Harriet and then doing knuckle attack at the bottom. So yeah. Basically just completing the story of that particular kingdom. The way it's actually like officially defined is if you go to Toadette, she keeps track of all. If you go to Toadette in Mushroom Kingdom, she keeps track of all of world peace, because world peace in all kingdoms is actually a moon that she will give you. Row 3, column 3, top left, bottom right. Yeah, It does. But is it fast? There's not a lot of crossover going on there. Yes, but going back to Cap, it's still not nearly as bad as going through the story further. Honestly, that's not a terrible route to go to. But it just, with what we have currently going on, it just makes sense to continue on. Obviously, you do not change routes once you're committed. Oh, I suck too. That may be a terrible route. Who knows? Oh no, we are definitely going for snow and seaside. Like, that is a thing that is happening. And as for Sefaro, I'm thinking he's just going for world peace in this area. He's not getting all the nuts here. This is just the 80% route currently of all. That's why we actually get like a good amount of nuts in the 80% route for wooded. That's an entirely different question. Bingo's a bit different than figuring out who is more ahead. It's figuring out who has more progress in the goals that they are going for. So, if someone is more ahead story-wise, that doesn't matter at all. It won't be clear as to who really is winning until we're about 2 lines in. Once someone is going for their 3rd line, like is about to finish out their 3rd line, that's when it's pretty clear. Until then, it's still kind of odd. Okay, so we got both players going for world peace in wooded right now. And Cookiepocalypse is also grabbing some nuts along the way. Yeah, Cookiepocalypse knowing where to get his nuts. Both these players completely just decimating my predictions by both getting nuts anyway. But Sefaro is definitely getting world peace here. And Cookiepocalypse is gonna be purchasing costumes, as indicated by the marker that he just made. That's a very good point, actually. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. There are no sub-area moons on this board at all. And now we got Cookiepocalypse setting off to the Bowser fight. This is the first time I've actually seen anyone miss that hit. It's a very awkward position there. Cookiepocalypse actually has some trouble with the Bowser fight. Oh, and Cookiepocalypse dies to Bowser. And Cookiepocalypse just running around the entire arena trying to get this Bowser. As Sefaro is about to fight Bowser as well. Cookiepocalypse finally done with Bowser, and now we're going to be moving on to the Lost Kingdom. We got the 10 regional coins here in Lost that Cookiepocalypse is looking for. And let's see how well he does his meme tree. Able to get across, able to stay alive. Most important part. Seaside, any percent is faster than Snow, because they are all pretty much just in a line. That was an intentional death for people who are concerned. I'm just trying to see here if there's any other reason to be... the current route that Cookiepocalypse is going for in Lost is kind of odd. He did not... It seems weird that he went for the 8-bit moons. Could potentially be going for this Captain Toad. Otherwise, he's just getting some purple coins right now. And that makes sense, because we're getting some outfits. And yes, it looks like Cookiepocalypse is going for Captain Toad here. Oh, and we got a death from Sefaro. Hope all is paying attention to Cookiepocalypse. Choosing not to get some purple coins with the down throw there. Oh, and another death. Falling into the poison. Yeah, so Sefaro's not going for meme trade at any point here. He's just going for the old strat of using the cage, which is significantly easier, and deciding to grab a checkpoint flat, which makes sense. And also going for Captain Toad here. And he is missing it. I have not been keeping track of captures. That is a lot to keep track of for me. You did meme tree once, and now you're just not doing meme tree at all. So now moving on to Metro for Cookie. Did we get another death from Sefaro? Is that what just happened? He could potentially be falling in the poison. Wait, did he not open that cage? And he also just died. Sorry about that, we had to step away for a second. So we got Cookiepocalypse finishing out the Wiggler here, and Sefaro is still getting up to the Wiggler for Night Metro. We'll see if Cookie is able to get the 2-cycle here. And there it is. There's that 2-cycle. Sefaro messing up in the town hall here. That's unfortunate. It looked like you fell, Sefaro, okay? I'm sorry. I glanced away for like 5 seconds and I insult you. Gosh. The bingo is for the goal of this tournament. It's how you win. Yeah, the bingo is for bingo. And it looks like we got some boxer shorts for Mario. And of course you're gonna put them on. I don't know why I didn't just change into them. we're not that whiny. We're just having fun with each other. I will also remind the chat that bullying is against speed gaming rules. That is not a specific Super Mario Odyssey community rule. That is speed gaming's rules, so please do not bully. I am a mod here. I will beat you. Yeah, so moving on through Metro. We do have the 40 regional coins that people, I believe that Sefaro is going to for here. Yeah, Cookie is ahead for getting the nipples currently. Yes, they are aware that they only need 3 lines. They know of the rules. And there are some players that do just like to... That's very true. That's a very good observation. In my mind, it makes sense that people are just checking off things that even if they're not actually going for that line, sometimes the people do that. And yes, the OTEP already happened. I was just being silent for it, so that everyone could hear it. I actually don't know if his sound is playing or Sefaro's sound is playing because I have it muted. Okay, and it looks like we just mostly have Sefaro and Cookie going through any percent right now. Aside from this one, this is a bit of an unusual route going currently. Cookiepocalypse just picking up some more purple coins in the area. Sefaro having some trouble ground pounding that moon. And there's a possibility that we got some double festival percent going on. And a moon gets sync. Okay, false alarm on the double festival percent. Looks like Cookiepocalypse getting the trumpet tier as the last person. As the last moon for that kingdom. And of course, yet again, being quiet for the OTEPs and yays. And Sefaro measuring up his shot so that he can get the trumpet, because as he discussed in chat, I am pretty sure he is going to get festival. Making sure to get some hints arts along the way, and oh, he is fallen. There is no way to recover from that. Meanwhile, we got Cookiepocalypse in Snow Kingdom. I'm still not fully sure as to what these players are going for. I do believe that we got Cookie going for row 1, oh sorry, column 1, column 2, and row 2. That much I know, as Cookie dies in the Typhoon room. Unfortunate. And Cookie going out of his way to get some more regional coins. And it looks like we're gonna hear some Jump Up Superstar, folks. Just gotta give power to the city, and we will have a festival. As Cookie has now checked off having 1 Berry Moon and 2 Berry Moons. So he is now, I believe, 2 squares away from winning. He's got 8 moons in cap to get and 28 unique captures. So yeah, Cookie also managed to find a route that does not require you to go to Seaside and Snow. So yes, that is what he's doing. Cookie is getting his 8 moons and his 28 unique captures. I am not sure how many captures he has left to get. Captures are basically just any sort of animal or thing that you capture that will get you new controls. So, Scarecrow does not count in this. Of course, we can have Singing Along now as we have Sefaro doing Festival. And yeah, of course, there's just the Collections tab that you can go to in the pause menu. And that has all the captures that are there. And generally, I just, like I said, anything that gives you a new control scheme to learn is a capture. Okay. And oh! That was a tough death. Okay, so Sefaro is going for 20. From what I can tell, Sefaro is going for row 5 as well currently. So because he was looking at some hint cards, he is getting some he is about to get 6 multi-moons. And so now he's trying to get 26 moons in Metro because of that. But it looks like, honestly, I think Cookie has found the faster route of the two. It's just about finding 28 captures. And as I said, Scarecrow does not count as a capture. Oh, and we just got a death in Festival. Oh yes, this is also a possibility that we could just be going for 225 regional coins total. That's another line that he could be doing. But that's also hard. As to where he's getting this third line, I'm not entirely sure. And he's not doing the optimal strategy here of getting through this room. Not everyone knows it, not everyone's good at it, so it's fine. I'm not good at this one, I just know it. I just know the route. I've never actually been able to perform it. Yes, the rules for bingo are you just have to complete 3 lines. You do not need to beat the game. You just need to complete 3 lines and you are done. I guess we're at 225 regional coins. I did not notice that. Okay, and apparently we're going to be at 8 moons for Calf Kingdom as well. So that will be finishing it out. That would be interesting. No, but it does seem like he's getting just triple bingo. Of course. So he's almost done here. The backup plan from what I saw was going for 225 regional coins. But that's a lot of regional coins. I don't even know if he has that currently. Yeah, sorry, Sefaro. I told you, 6 multi-moons. You do not want to be doing that. You're like, nah, man, 6 multi-moons. It's not that hard. Meanwhile, you lose. And part of the reason is because Cookie did not go for multi-moons. Yeah, I kind of want to double check on the 225 regionals, because that is a lot of regionals, and I'm not even sure that he has that. But other than that, we do have a completed race here. Cookie has finished it out with the 8 moons. Okay, so he's showing it to me now. 24, 40, 33. So if Cookie or Sefaro want to jump in here for an interview to talk about that, as I was all over the place, confused as to which route to go for. Wait. Apparently there was only 178 purple coins? Can we double check that?
Alright, hello.
Hey.
So yeah, that was really frustrating. All the stupid mistakes I made.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Sefaro.
Yeah, whatever.
So, what lines were you actually going for?
Oh fuck, I just minimized, or I closed the bingo thing. But I really didn't know, because all of them were shit. I think at one point I was like, oh, maybe I could go for bottom, or row 5, and then I'm like, oh, I can go for column 5 too, I can go for all this, and then like, I didn't realize she was nearly done, I was like, oh shit, okay, I'm done.
So you didn't even have a route figured out by the time?
Really, I didn't, because like, I'm not really that good at bingo, so, like, you know, it's not easy for me to figure it out. Seems like a lot of things were like, shit I can only get after, I don't know. Just a bad run for me there. I did not think he was going to go for the 225 though, that was kind of unexpected.
I didn't think so either.
I mean, the multi-moons made sense for me because there was World Peace and Wooded, which wasn't that bad. And just, I mean...
Yeah, and going for World Peace and Wooded isn't terrible. You're right about that.
Yeah, and then the 26 moons in Metro made sense. So, like, why not get the multi-moons?
Right.
So if anything, the reason I lost is mainly just because I didn't have it planned out perfectly. And my mistakes, I had too many dumb mistakes, and so many stupid deaths.
Yeah, for me, honestly, the whole time I was super scared that I was gonna like mess up the route. I was super worried for like wear the boxer shorts, but it actually wasn't too bad to get that.
You're right. I could have went for that too, because I saw you go into the coin grinding room, and I was like kind of confused. But then I actually would have made sense to go for that.
Right.
Yeah.
So
28 captures was also like a pretty decent option for this. Like with what I had, I could have like switched that out for something. Like I could have switched that out for like doing 8 moons in cap, and like boxer shorts. Or no.
So,
but
one more question. But do you guys know how much wins you need to move on? Is it 2 or 1?
You need 2. You need 2.
2. I might have to reschedule with Lacaf because I had to forfeit because of scheduling issues.
Aww.
Yeah.
And interestingly, if you beat him, and then we all beat the last person in our group, we'll have a 3-way tie at 2-1.
Oh shit. How'd it be a 3-way tie?
Because we'd all be 2-1. We'd have 3 people that are 2-1, and then the 4th person would be 0 and 3. It's possible.
Oh shit.
Lacaf currently has 3-0, so.
Oh wait, yeah, but
that's because I freaking had to forfeit against him.
With him. So if
so Lacaf beat you, Cookie?
Yeah.
Seriously.
I could have won that, but I like messed up on captures super hard, and that's like the main reason I didn't go for 28 captures this time.
I mean, I guess
I wasted like 5 minutes at the very end, like trying to look for 1 extra capture.
Yeah. I mean, I just need to practice more. My movement was super fucking garbage. Because I haven't been playing
I'm
in a
kind of
while.
surprised. Like, my movement was surprisingly decent throughout this. I messed up the Cloud Bowser fight pretty badly.
Yeah, so did I, dude.
Yeah,
well, I didn't die like you, but I didn't even get the fast hats in the second one. I was so mad about that.
It's just a bad fight.
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah,
just places I could have optimized with my any % skills, I didn't, so that was annoying.
Yeah, and there was also some pretty good movement from Cookie in Lake Kingdom, the ledge grabbing sub area.
Oh yeah, that one. Honestly, I feel like sub areas are like the one thing in this game that I'm good at. So even though there were no sub area goals, I think I did like 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
Or no, it was even more than that.
Right.
Alright, so I guess I will try and reschedule with Look Off, because I kind of want to... I mean, there's still a lot of time anyway.
Yeah. And fortunately, because I won, that means I'm not out of the tournament yet.
Yeah,
Yay.
you're secured a spot now, but now I'm kind of in trouble.
Right.
Alright, so is that all?
Yeah. I think so. Unless you guys have anything more to say to each other.
My attempt there was just garbage. Nothing else to say. Need to de-rust. De-rust in every aspect.
Right. Okay. So, good job, both runners. You can, of course, I'm going to drop the links in the chat. You can make sure to follow all of them. And thank you for watching.
Alright, thank you for hosting this, everybody. Bye.
Yeah. You can, for other things, you can, of course, go on. We got the speed gaming schedule. You can go to always links to the past randomizers. We actually have 1, 2, 3 links to the past randomizers going on right now. 1 on 5, 1 on 2, and 1 on 1. 1 on 3. No, 4. Excuse me. I can't count. 1 on Speed Gaming 4. And then we also got a link to the past no major glitches on Speed Gaming 1. So that's a lot of links to the past that you can watch if you want to. As for us, that is the last bingo match that we have for the day. Our next one is going to be tomorrow, I believe. And so we do have a few matches on Monday. So tune in then. Thanks for watching, everybody, and see you later.